Hello, everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone has having a wonderful day after watching these videos. Stay with us to see the excellent news of days of our lives. Please hit the subscribe button and watching this video. Kody and Robyn are the last couple standing of the 4 wives that Kody Brown introduced to the world back in 2010. Robyn Brown was the last wife added. She was 10 years younger than Kody and the youngest of all of the wives. She brought in 3 children, a divorce, and a ton of debt. She came into the family as the show came into their family, and they went public, added a wife, and were under investigation, all basically at the exact same time. So a lot happened. They moved a lot. They did a lot of show stuff. There was a lot of drama, and by the end of season 18, it was very clear that there was one person specifically that was trying to make Meri hang on. Now, if you think back to the day, Robyn often said that he never wanted to be in a family without Meri. She never wanted to have a monogamous relationship. She never actually wanted to be only with Kody. She wanted Kody to have plural wives. She wanted to have sister wives. That was what she chose, and that was what she was riding hard on throughout season 18. So naturally, when Meri was asked on the podcast, I shared with you the very beginning of the Sarah Fraser Show podcast. And we talked about this a little bit in the last video where she was discussing were Robyn's tears actually real? And Meri actually thinks that Robyn's tears were real. She's not sure that she wanted Meri to stay, but she also believes that she was crying because it wasn't what she wanted. Like she wanted sister wives. She wanted to be in a plural family. She wanted to go to the celestial kingdom. So naturally, or unnaturally, there's been some discussion about, is Robyn even really happy? I know that everyone on the show, Christine has said this numerous times that Kody and Robyn are soulmates. Are Kody and Robyn actually soulmates? Well, I shared with you some of the Pinterest posts that Robyn's girls are posting on Pinterest and some of the things that they are sharing. But recently, I noticed that even Robyn's posts seem to be casting doubt that everything in her life is happy. For instance, this was pinned 1 week ago, and it kind of should tell you where her mind is at. Always remember that God will give you direction about your situation, not confusion. Ask God for peace. And I was like, she is wanting direction for a situation. She wants peace. And then another one was, God knows the plan He has for you. Trust God with this and trust Him with your tomorrow. She appears to be questioning what's next. Where is she going to go? Things are not always as they appear. And honestly, it would be hard if I had to live in a house with a very angry Kody Brown who constantly loses his temper and is ridiculously angry and deviant and a gaslighter and a narcissist. And then when you're Robyn and you're pretty narcissistic yourself, it would make it even more challenging. 2 narcissists can only exist when there's like a constant amount of supply, because both of them demand supply. And Robyn got a lot of supplies because when she was the plural wife and she was the head wife, she was able to get a lot of attention. Even if it was negative, it was still attention. Where she was getting praised by Kody and protected by Kody from all the other evil sister wives. So she was getting her supply needs met, and Kody with the other wives had all these women fighting over him. So naturally, he was getting his supply met. When you remove those people and most of them are no contact with you, you're losing your supply, and so then you have to find other means for your supply. I have the sense that Robyn needs to be in a relationship where she is either competing with other people or is constantly having to prove herself as the best. Like, I think she thrives on that drama, as Christine said. So when I saw that, I was like, interesting, Robyn, you are in a situation where you're looking for God's guidance. And interestingly enough, Kody has been doing his tip where he keeps talking about, looking into the future. How do you treat your family? How do you treat your friends? He's obsessed with Charles Dickinson, and he looks wild. And he's been showing back up on Cameo as of late, which he had been off for a while. So Kody's been sort of back on his Cameo, doing his little weird videos, looking a little bit more disheveled, and Robyn is posting about God bringing her clarity to some sort of situation. I just saw this as I was looking at Robyn's Pinterest, And for those of you that follow both the Sister Wives and the Dubber content, you're going to be absolutely shocked by this. But, or maybe not, but Aurora Brown, who's like super, feeling down or whatever, she's like, pin spree about marriage. And I noticed that she posted the umbrella of authority. So if you follow the IVLP, the Institute of Basic Life Principles, and you understand the concept that Bill Gothard implemented with his cult, it's the umbrella of protection, which basically has God above everyone, and then the husband above his wife, and then the wife above the kids. And it's like as long as you're under the protection of who's above you, you can't be touched by Satan. And so this is very toxic in the system of the IBLP, because people are warned that leaving their authority is going to lead to destruction, chaos, and wickedness. And so it literally made my stomach churn to see Aurora post that they're pushing this family, that they're becoming more progressive, that they're becoming more, open to their children what they want, to see him post a biblical order of the family. Christ, the head of the family, the husband, he protects the family, leads the family, and provides for the family. Wife is to comfort, teach, and nurture the children, and children are to love and obey their parents. Isn't it wild that a children's only role in life under this philosophy is literally only to love and obey their child, their parents? It's so toxic. It's so toxic. What if your leader isn't protecting you, leading you, or providing for you? What if your leader who's the husband, abusive, tyrannical, and irate? What if your mom is dramatic, narcissistic, and controlling, and then you're just supposed to love and obey them? It's so toxic. I also noticed that she was posting marriage Bible reading plans, so a 30-day Bible study for being married. And then another one was, I have found that trying to become more like Jesus yields far better results than trying to become a better me. A lot of this is very IBLP-ish. And, it's ironic because I know that Anna Lebaron, who was part of Ervil Lebaron's group, she's the daughter of Ervil Lebaron. She actually became involved in IVLP after he left because of the crossover between fundamentalist ideas that are comfortable to people who have left fundamentalist Mormonism. And a lot of it is about abandoning themselves and not focusing on themselves, but giving their whole identity in God and denying themselves completely, which again, so extreme. Nobody should be forced to completely deny themselves because that puts them at risk to be abused. Because you're putting yourself at risk of not trusting yourself. And it's okay to trust yourself. It's okay to doubt. It's okay to have questions. Another she posted is Mary in her faithful devotion, Ruth in her steadfast faith, Rachel in her patient faith, Hannah in her unwavering commitment, Esther in her confident courage, Priscilla in her generous service. All women who never took on the role of men to fulfill God's calling. So Aurora is preparing for a life of submission and obedience. To a man, another one she posted is one day you will see the whole story of why God put you in a situation. You're the situation that you are in. I understand that people have a right to their own beliefs and have a right to their own faith. What concerns me about religious extremism like this that subjugates women is it's making women feel inferior and as though they don't have the same rights as a man. And the one post by Aurora that really makes me feel icky is the one about not taking the position of a man. And why does this make me uncomfortable? Because this is actually literal dogma that is pushed by the Apostolic United Brethren, telling girls that society is lying to them, that they have equal rights and deserve to be in the same position as men. They say that society is lying to them, that women should hold the same positions in government, that men should hold their same positions of authority, and that women should be coveted and protected. They should be shielded from, what the men have to do because women are weak. And so society is lying to you that you can actually have your own home. You can have your own rights. You can have whatever job you want. You can vote. You can live a life where you have an equal say in your relationship, where the man isn't who dictates where you go and what you say. And you can have an opinion. Your partnership isn't about authority. It's about co-respect and being a team. It is clear to me that one of the reasons why Kody has very much clung to Robyn over everyone else is because she was the wife that was willing to allow him to be authoritarian. Whether she's a narcissist or not is irrelevant. She has allowed an authoritarian structure in her home, and it's clear that she is teaching her daughters an authoritarian structure and that they should not expect to have a place that's at the same level as a man, that the man is the head of the house, that he is the leader. Now Robyn uses manipulation and withholding of things from Kody to get her way. But at the end of the day, Kody is going to do what Kody is going to do, and Kody doesn't respect women. He doesn't respect that they should hold any authority or have any place above a man. He's very misogynistic. And the girls that have been raised by Janelle and by Meri and by Christine have all different views on it. They have actually raised independent girls, now women that don't view their husbands as their authority, but rather as a partner. They have raised women, young girls that became women that are employed with their own jobs. Several have graduated from college. Some of them haven't had children yet. You know, like they raised girls to think for themselves and to not have to fall into these traps. But with Robyn, he was able to get those kids to be obedient to him, and that's all he cared about. So Robyn questions what's going on with her. And it's clear that the daughters at home are being hammered and reminded daily to be in the kitchen making babies and seriously obeying their husbands and keeping sweet. I 100% believe, even though Mykelti says they're not involved in the cult, I still believe Kody and Robyn are involved in the AUB. They might not, or at least Mormon fundamentalism. I still think they're believers. I still think they're ascribed to this faith system, and it's evident by what? Aurora's posting about marriage because that directly comes from their belief system. Robyn has set her daughters up for failure in the world of 2024. Women do have equal rights. They get to work, they vote, they can own homes, and a man doesn't have to own a home or possessions to get to heaven. Now, will Robyn ever leave Kody, or will she stay because she lacks the education and skills of her own to maintain the lifestyle she's basically been able to trap and collect Kody? Let me know what your thoughts are. Give this video a thumbs up. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and click the bell so you never miss a video. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone.